groundbreaking book, Creating Healthy Children Through Attachment Parenting and Raw Foods, winner of the Bronze Medal Living Now Award in the category of Health and Nutrition from independent publishers. Karen travels throughout the United States and abroad, delivering her impassioned message about raising healthy families. She's presented for universities, schools, health institutes, expos, associations, organizations, summits, and festivals. Karen is a popular featured speaker annually at the London VegFest and the Woodstock Food Festival, and speaks for events such as Russian Association of the Raw Food Movement in Naturopathy south of Moscow. This is amazing. Karen was awarded the Peer-to-Peer Award for Service to Children's Health, the World Peace Award, and Best of Raw Professional Simple Raw Food Chef with 5+ years experience by the Raw Living Expo 2014. Karen also published her popular full-color recipe book, Raw Vegan Recipe Fun for Families, 115 easy recipes and health tips for energetic living. Karen is a writer for Veg World magazine, Vegan Health and Fitness magazine, Eternity Watch magazine, Fruit Powered Digest, Healing Our World magazine, and the Holistic Health Examiner. She's a vegetarian for 44 years, vegan for 27 years, and raw vegan for 23 years. In 1994, Karen was able to heal her 3-year-old son from asthma, chronic ear infections, and multiple allergies, and herself from digestive and skin problems through dietary and lifestyle changes. By means of her education, life-changing personal experiences, and sincere desire to share her message, Karen has been able to guide thousands toward developing excellent health through vegan living. Like, wow. Okay, she hasn't even spoken yet. Karen Ranzi.
Thank you. So I'm going to start by asking you, is there anybody here who believes that what you put in your mouth today, that it will have an impact on your health and wellness in the next decade from now? Well, that's great. Margaret Mead says it's actually easier to change your religion than to change your diet. So not all people really believe that what you're eating now will have an impact on your health and your wellness. But I learned over the years that what you put in your mouth has a great impact on who you are. Not only the food, but your entire lifestyle. And so we're going to talk about food today, and we're also going to talk about other aspects of a healthy lifestyle that will bring you the health and well-being that you want in the next decade and beyond. So I have written 2 books, Creating Healthy Children and Raw Vegan Recipe Fun for Families. And I want to start with looking at this chart, this graph of U.S. food consumption as a percentage of calories. If you look at this U.S. graph, you'll see that 63% of what we eat in the United States is processed and refined foods, packaged, jarred, processed foods. A lot of it is very high in oils. You'll see that 25% of what we eat in the United States is animal food. Meat, chicken, fish, dairy, and eggs. Those foods that make up that 25%, they have 0 fiber. We know that we need fiber for proper digestion. If we don't have fiber, we cannot properly digest our food. Animal food is also extremely acid-forming in the body. And we know that our blood is slightly alkaline. So we do not want to eat foods that are significantly acid-forming. Those foods are also the only ones that have cholesterol. Plant foods have no cholesterol. Then if you look at plant food, you'll see And so that's really what I focused on, is getting the most nutrient-dense diet. We have major disease epidemics today, more than ever before. Cancer is 1 in 2 men, 1 in 3 women. Heart disease is our major killer today, but we also have asthma, allergies, autism. In addition to being a raw vegan health coach, I'm also a speech, language, and feeding therapist, and I work with the autism population. Autism in our state of New Jersey is now 1 in 49 children. When I started as a speech therapist 40 years ago, autism was 1 in 10,000. It's now 1 in 49. Something is terribly wrong with what is going on today, and a lot of it is what we're putting in our mouths and in our children's mouths. So also diabetes and type 2 diabetes are soaring like never before. Obesity has more than doubled since the 1970s. It's now looked at as normal. So we need to rethink how we're living and how we are eating. In the book, The Food Revolution by John Robbins, he says that 25% of our college students are now infertile. And it's based on what they're eating. We all inherited genes from relatives who ate depleted foods, but we can make major changes for ourselves and our families just by altering our diet and our lifestyle. In other words, I do not agree with what Angelina Jolie did, taking off her breasts because a parent had breast cancer. If we change our diet and our lifestyle, we can totally alter our DNA. We can change the life of ourselves. A big part of it is going plant-based. That's number 1. But we have to go beyond that, because you all know that you can be vegan living on French fries and potato chips. And so we need to go beyond that and see what is the healthiest way for us to eat.